दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका मेरे यूट्यूब चैनल एनर्जी ऑडिट और स्टीम इंजीनियरिंग में। दोस्तों, इस चैनल में हम सीखेंगे एनर्जी ऑडिट कैसे करते हैं, प्रोसेस ऑडिट कैसे होते हैं और हम जानेंगे बेसिक्स ऑफ स्टीम के बारे में। तो स्टार्ट करते हैं स्टीम के बारे में। व्हाट इज स्टीम? स्टीम इज़ द वेपर फॉर्म ऑफ वाटर एंड इज कलरलेस, टेस्टलेस एंड ऑर्डरलेस. Steam is used to transfer heat energy from one location to another. Why steam? Steam is having high heat content per unit of mass. It is very good heat transfer coefficient 2.3 to 2.9 kilowatt per meter square per degree Celsius. No need of circulating pump. Pressure and temperature easily controlled by two-way valves. Possible use of its potential energy to produce work in turbine or in pump. Can be used to create a vacuum in ejectors and in venturi. No fire hazardous. It is safe to use. These are the importance of steam, and that's why it is widely used in process industry. Now the physical properties of steam: pressure, temperature, enthalpy and specific volume. The water, 1 kg of water which is at pressure 0 bar, 0 bar or 1 bar atmospheric pressure, and the temperature is 0 degree Celsius, having total heat is 0 kilojoule, because the total temperature is 0 degree Celsius. But the same water at same pressure, if we require to rise the temperature, that is 0 to 100 degree Celsius, the total heat required is 419 kilojoule. You can see here that heat is called sensible heat. To rise the temperature from 0 to 100 degree Celsius at constant pressure, this is called sensible heat, the heat which can be sensed by hand. Now the latent heat, here you can see that around 2257 kilojoule heat is added to change the phase of water from water to vapor form. So this heat is called latent heat, the heat which is required to change the phase of water, that is called latent heat. Here the total heat is contained in the vapor, that is sensible and latent heat at same pressure, and temperature will be 100 degrees Celsius. Here you can see the volume of total vapor also increase from 0 to 1725 meter cube per kg. To be summarized, that sensible heat is the energy that makes the temperature of water rise without changing its state, and latent heat is the energy that makes the state of water change without changing its temperature, and condensation is the process which makes the steam release at its latent heat. When condensation occurs, the latent heat is entirely transferred, because the latent heat is the heat which is to be utilized in the process. The quantity of latent heat is proportional to the mass of vaporized water. The change of state steam water is made at constant temperature. So phase change is always happen at constant temperature. It requires 5 times more energy to change the state than to bring the temperature from 0 to 100 degrees Celsius. So to lose the latent heat and to bring the water or vapor in condensed form, 5 times energy required to be released. So this is the more energy than sensible heat. Now to choose the right steam pressure, this is very important. What is the advantages of high pressure and advantages of low pressure steam? Smaller volume means smaller pipe diameter. Less condensation in pipes means higher velocity. And in case of low pressure steam, higher latent heat content generates better energy efficiency of the installation. And steam should be transported at highest possible pressure, but its heat should be transferred at lowest possible pressure. So this is very important to remember. Now the quality of steam. Quality of steam, you can find here the temperature and enthalpy graph. The quality of steam is always depend on the dryness fraction of the steam. Here we'll see 170 degrees Celsius and 8 bar pressure of the steam. Now the dryness fraction is x is equal to 0, then heat content is 2 721. Now when the dryness fraction is increased 0 to zero point 0.6, it is total heat content also increased 1949. Now at dryness fraction is 0.9, heat content is 2562 kilojoule. But when steam is completely dry, the heat content also increase. So total quality of steam is depend on the dryness fraction. It is 0.6 means steam is 60% dry and it's having 40% moisture content. So it is very important to know the dryness fraction of the steam, so that maximum latent heat or heat content in the steam can be utilized, and it can be more clear from temperature and enthalpy graph. So thank you. This is all about the basics of steam engineering. In next slide or in next video, we'll see how energy engineer, energy manager and energy auditor exam to be prepared, and after that we'll start the audit process for boiler and other equipment also. So thank you.